This year there was some trepidation when we released the publicity for the awards. The market's still depressed and the council did worry whether we'd see a further drop in numbers. Not only can I report that numbers are up by about 30% this year on last year, but as I'm sure you agree, the quality of the entrance is extremely high. I hope it's a sign of the confidence returning to our profession, and it certainly makes me proud to see such a fine showing of depth and breadth of talent the architects of this fine city have to offer. Before I get on to the announcements, I must just say a few words of thanks. Firstly to our sponsors, Marshall Landscape, who sponsored the bar, our shared event sponsors, Interface Floor, who did the carpeting, Istoglass, Steelcase, the Manchester School of Architecture, Marshall's Natural Stone Division, and Hobbs. Marshall's have also put a business card raffle at the back of the room there with a hamper which will be auctioned off later. Thanks also to Cube and the RIBA Northwest, whose continued support is appreciated by the Society, and I must mention that the RIBA Hub celebrates its opening night tonight to coincide with this event. Following the closure of the bookshop and subsequent reaction from local membership, the working group, including the RIBA Northwest, the Manchester School of Architecture and the MSA, developed a proposal to reopen the facility as a smaller bookshop with cafe and exhibition space. Take time to have a visit and please try to support the joint venture. If we don't use it, we will use it. Thanks to Dominic Sagar and Kim Ebling for organising the MSA Student Travel Awards, which are held on Tuesday evening this week, with a presentation from students from the Manchester School of Architecture on subjects ranging from a history of British rotary service stations to German Second World War bunkers and their relation to post-war confusion in British architecture. Quite an evening. Thanks to all those who have given their time and made this exhibition possible. Simon Bean for liaising with our sponsors, Cube for their help for hosting the exhibition, Patrick Franks for collecting the entries, our judges for their time, experience and frequent pearls of wisdom, Arun Kulik for note-taking and supplying coffee, and Glenn Ombler. Without Glenn's tireless efforts, this exhibition and awards ceremony would not have happened. The poor man's been run ragged the last few days, and I personally like to thank Glenn for his effort and also congratulate him on retaining his sardonic wit throughout, despite the problems he had to deal with. Thank you to all the practices and individuals who submitted this year. Your support and commitment is appreciated. And finally, can I draw your attention to our school submissions organised by Jane Sandover, which is next to the conversion and reuse section. Jane has got year 5 and 6 from 3 schools: Bordenshaw Primary School, Hazel Grove Primary School and Hawthorns Primary School, which is a special needs school, to look at their local surroundings and take photographs to illustrate a favourite, most interesting or hated architectural feature with a disposable camera. An A1 board is provided on which the schools is asked to mount the best pictures with their comments. The results, which are illuminating our next door. Please take the time to look at them to remind us how the built environment that we are creating engages the next generation. Right, thanks for that. I'll now get on to the announcement of the commendations of winners. As per last year, I'll rattle through them all. I'll go through the commendations and ask if there are any representatives of the winners' practice or organisation to come up with a final certificate. Otherwise, we'll be here for hours. So, to start with, the residential category. The judges felt this was a strong category this year with some diverse and exciting entries. Firstly, commendation goes to a scheme which was praised for the way it knitted itself into the existing urban framework and delivered a bold yet affordable regenerative project. The commendation for the residential award goes to a new practice on the block, from whom we expect great things in times to come. It's Roger Stevenson, architect. Sharcliffe Homes and Sheffield. The winner of the residential award goes to a scheme the judges felt represents an intelligent development of accomplished detail and composition. My personal thought was very lovely. Goes to Dr. Fuller, also Williams Architects for the Remote House in Watford. Jeff Lane, willing to come up and Kelly Bailey and Luke Butcher for the Vidado Secondary School in Cuba. The winner in this category was a fascinating and fantastical series of interventions which address the urban farm concept. It's felt by the judges not only to push design theory but also present itself in a thoroughly professional and exciting way. Jack O'Reilly, Urban Farm.
I refuse. Play along.
Jack also gets a check. We had another category which was introduced this year by the council, which is the small projects category. It's not actually separated off, but it's essentially aimed at understanding that the market is currently being populated by an awful lot of small practices and smaller commissions. Therefore, we felt we'd test the water on this. It's in its infancy, this category, so we'll see what we get on. Anyway, we had one winner in this category. It was Leach to Walker Architects for their tree house. Anyone going to go into that one?
Sarah Gilby.
Right, we're almost there. The Andy Robson Award. There's no Asian who made this award, made in Andy's memory, for the best example of architectural drawing or graphic in any medium. There are undoubtedly many examples of great visuals, sketches and drawings, which makes this award very difficult to judge. However, it was decided that a number of images in this submission managed to evoke the essence of the project while skillfully utilising a number of digital and photographic mediums. Can't get rid of them. The winner in this section was Jack O'Reilly for Urban. Right, 2 more to go. The final award that the judges had any influence over was the Building of the Year. This is obviously self-explanatory as title, and across all the categories is felt to be the best example in the exhibition. This building, the judges felt, stood out this year as an exemplar. The competition was extraordinarily close. In the end, the judges were unanimous in the decision. The Manchester Society of Architects Award for the Building of the Year goes to Austin Smith Lord for the Stockport College. Right, last one. This is made to the People's Prize, which is voted for by the public. They come in, fill in forms and cast their votes. I think we've had something of these about 70 odd votes this year, which, considering the exhibition is still in the first sort of phase, is quite good. And the People's Prize this year goes to the Point, Old Trafford, BDP. Right, ladies and gentlemen, that finally leaves me to say congratulations to all the winners and those receiving commendations, and can I thank you all for not only submitting but taking part in tonight's event. Please note that the exhibition runs until the 21st of May, and keep an eye out for some interesting activities we've planned for the upcoming Architecture Festival 2011, which runs from 17th to 26th of June. The bar will be shutting here tonight at 8:30. So you better get there and clean it out. Please enjoy and good night. Thank you very much.
You've got to get the architecture on, that's what I say.
Yeah. So who are you and yours?
This is me. I'm Phil. I'm a passive house developer. So I'm
very good. You're the kind of people that we need here.
You do.
All these architects, there's too many of them,
Too
you
many,
know.
not enough on sustainability. They're all obsessed with photovoltaics.
Yes, that's right. Okay. Well, thank you very much.